Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode. It's Mel here from Raw Nourishment. Now today we have our very first themed Q&A. Today's theme is weight loss. Now I posted a picture over on Instagram and I was asking for all your incredible questions, and today I am so excited to answer them for you. Before we begin today, I just need to let you know that I'm not a medical professional, that I am doing the very best I can with the knowledge and understanding that I have at the time. So all my answers to the questions that you're asking today are based around my own personal experiences. As you guys know, I used to look like this, about 10 or 12 kilos heavier, and by continuing to make better choices with each and every day, I have slowly transformed my life, and every day I know that I'm working closer towards becoming my greatest version. So without further ado, let's get cracking on today's first question. So the first question of today was asked from Ducks of the Class, and he states, how do you stay motivated, Melanie? It's so hard to stay focused and not go up and down for me. But you're so inspired every day. How do you do it? Well, let me just clear up that misconception. I don't stay motivated every day. What I do is I stay consistent and I continue to make better choices with each and every day. That is the key to long-term success. You can't just go super hard and then just die off and then that's it. You know, I just continue to make better choices. It applies to food, it applies to exercise, it applies to my self-love practices, in basically every area of my life. So my biggest piece of advice is to stay consistent. I will talk about consistency a lot more in my fitness update video that's going to be coming to you very shortly. Also, I just wanted to point out that you said it's so hard to stay focused. By the language that you're using, you are declaring to the universe that it's not going to get any easier. You have to be very careful about the way that you talk to yourself. I highly recommend you check out my previous video where I talk about Abraham Hicks and jealousy. Next question is from Jessica Ray Vegan. You would have seen her on my Love You Project entries quite a while back. And she says, what do you do when you feel your metabolism has completely divorced you? How to jumpstart it? Okay, it's basically the same as my first answer, is to stay consistent. So if you want to stay consistent in regards to exercise, maybe you want to exercise 3 times a week, so that's being consistent for you. But maybe you change up what you are doing. I found for me that when I started adding in reformer Pilates and swimming and cycling, everything started to change. So I wouldn't say how do you kickstart your metabolism, it's just do what works best for you. Where do you feel truly at your best, and get in alignment with that. Next question is from Jedgar 2017. How much do you believe people should be eating? Whoa, loaded question. When you lost weight, did you have the 80-10-10 macros or did you do something different? Okay, this question... How much do you believe people should be eating? That is none of my business. You need to eat enough to fuel your body, to give you the energy to carry out the activities that you're doing throughout your day. So if you are training and exercising 3 to 4 times a week, then you're going to be eating a little bit more food than people who are not exercising. If you have children, you're going to be eating more. Everybody is different. I can't say, oh yeah, you look around the same body shape as me. Yeah, you should have this many calories a day. I don't like the words calories, I like nutrient dense. Really think that the focus should be on eating whole plant foods, because if you're eating enough whole foods, you're getting the vitamins and minerals and all the nutrients that you need that's going to help fuel your body and make you feel truly at your best. Plants are life asks, what do you think about intermittent fasting? Example, overnight fasting for 12 to 16 hours. Let's go to overnight fasting. So in the morning, we have the word breakfast. When you segment the word breakfast, it's break and fast, hence breaking your fast from a sleep. Now, everyone has intermittent fasting when they go to bed, right? This is kind of a little bit out of my depths, but I have noticed on my journey that when I exercise in the morning, I would have breakfast after. I would never eat before, and that's kind of like fasting without technically saying I'm going to fast today. It's like it just naturally happens, and then when I'm finished, I come back from my exercise and I'm truly hungry. Like the other day I swam some laps at the pool and I finished and I was like, oh my god, I'm so hungry. So just do what works best for you, and don't really subscribe to something because it's like, oh, if you do intermittent fasting, I know that you're going to lose so much weight if you don't have breakfast and then you skip that and then you just go into lunch and dinner. You know, is that something that you can maintain long term? Just think about it and just do what works best for your body. The second part to that question was asked, when you lost the weight, did you have the macros of 80-10-10? Now you guys know, if you've been following me for 2 years on YouTube, that I started 80-10-10 raw vegan. So that means, if you're not familiar, 80% carbs, 10% fat, 10% protein. Now if you're eating whole plant foods, the foods that you eat automatically come in the ratio of 80-10-10. Makes sense, doesn't it? But I have noticed that I wasn't being satiated on that, and it slightly changed, and I had a higher amount of fat. Fats were whole fats, predominantly were avocados, which I just love. Alright my loves, well that's all we have time for today. Please stay tuned for part 2 of our Q&A, and I will answer the rest of your questions. Thanks so much for watching. Continue to make better choices, and I will see you soon. Stop comparing yourself to other people. It's lowering your frequency and you're not attracting those things. The more times that you spend having those negative emotions,